Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Stats That Exist But Do Not Matter. And guys, for a lot of baseball players, love is in the air. And as most of you know, athletes attract other athletes. Now, you might not know a lot about a baseball player's wife or girlfriend or spouse or anything like that, but there's a chance that there are fans of that girl that have no idea who the baseball player is. And that's because baseball players are married to a lot of impressive athletes. So we're going to flip the coin over today and tell you about the best baseball player wives and girlfriends who are doing it in sports right now. The most notable one that we're going to start out with is Mallory Swanson, who made some headlines after Dansby Swanson signed with the Cubs as an influence for him coming to Chicago. You may not know the reason for that, though. That's because Mallory is a forward for the Chicago Red Stars in the Women's National Soccer League and also played for the United States national team in the World Cup. Her squad won the World Cup in 2019, and then 2 years later, Dansby Swanson and his Braves won the World Series in 2021. They got married in 2022, and that is a marriage of champions. Most notably, in 2019, the U.S. national women's soccer team won 13-0 against Thailand in the group stage, helped by a goal by Mallory herself. More impressively, on May 22nd of last year, the Chicago Red Stars beat the Orlando Pride 4-2. Mallory had 2 of those goals and assisted another in an all-time game for her. Later that year, August 27th, she scores 2 goals and has 2 assists in a 4-0 win over the Louisville Racing Football Club. She has numerous games just like this and has become one of the more notable players in the National Women's Soccer League. And oh yeah, her husband Dansby, he's doing some okay stuff on the ball field too. Next up is the power couple from the Pacific Northwest, Julio Rodriguez and his current girlfriend, Jordyn Huitema. She's also a forward in the National Women's Soccer League and played for Canada's team in the last World Cup. And funnily enough, their great performances sometimes align on the same day. April 19th, 2023, Jordyn scores a goal in a 3-0 win over Angel City, and at the same time, Julio goes 2 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBI. Better yet, on May 6th of this year, Julio goes 1 for 5 with an RBI and a 7-5 win. Jordyn scores a goal in a 2-0 win. Both of them beat Houston on the exact same day. For any Astros haters out there, you probably like that one. These two are definitely the pride of Seattle right now. But they're a more recent couple. Let's go to a more long-standing couple, and that's with our friend Evan Longoria and his wife Jamie Edmondson. A lot of these accolades came before they got married, so it's just a coincidence in the first place. But from 2008 to 2009, she was a Miami Dolphins cheerleader. In the 2008 season, the Dolphins turned things around. They had 1 win the prior season, and they finished with an 11-5 record. That same year, Evan came up for the Tampa Bay Rays, won Rookie of the Year, and made the All-Star team in his first season. The next year, he added a Gold Glove, Silver Slugger, and another All-Star nod to his mantle. And for those of you who think cheerleading is easy, just take a look at some of these clips. Not even having to factor in the athleticism and the acrobatics, you also have to memorize all the chants. And as I know, I'm really bad at memorizing lines. That's why I'm constantly glancing down at my script and taking multiple takes, which my great editor Mikey takes out of the end recording. Last but not least, we have the wife of Nomar Garciaparra, and that's Mia Hamm. No relation to John Hamm, unless I'm wrong, which would be really funny. These two first met each other in 1998 at an event in Boston. Mia beat Nomar in a soccer shootout, and the two stayed in touch after the fact. Mia was married at the time, then later was divorced and married Nomar. Mia Hamm is another soccer star. She helped the U.S. national women's soccer team win the World Cup in 1999. After ending regulation in a draw, the U.S. beat China 5-4 in the shootout that came afterward, and Mia Hamm made her penalty kick. That same year in 1999, Nomar was an all-star and led the league with a .357 batting average. And I'm sure there are plenty of other examples that we definitely miss, so if you can think of one, leave a comment down below.